Hi guys, it's Mikey here again. This time I'm gonna be reviewing Tales of Xillia or Tales of Xillia, however you may want to call it. The Tales series has always been known for its beautiful artwork, which is inspired by anime and manga. You can clearly see that in the character designs and the anime cutscenes throughout the game. It has like gorgeous characters and gorgeous environment with the surroundings, especially if you go through like waterfalls or in the forest, in the world map mostly. The next unique thing about the Tales of Xillia, or even any Tales series, is the skits. The skits are kind of like extra conversation that goes on between your characters throughout the game, which normally you would have to press a button, and like in the recent releases you have to press the select button on the PS3 button, PS3 controller. Anyway, the skits are like usually used for humor effect, and in this case is like no different. It's usually focused on Mila since she's like the spirit god, so she has no actual knowledge about humans and how their lives are and how they think. And so yeah, throughout the game, most of the humor would be based on Mila and her lack of knowledge about humans. The next good thing about the Tales series is its great storylines, and it has it's a lot of twists and turns, which is portrayed by a lot of like memorable characters, the good and the villain. And one of the things that makes this game great and the storyline great is their voice actors. I feel most of the voice actors are they fit perfectly with their characters. This game's just like its predecessors, and the voice acting is great. You get sucked into the game. The storyline's great. The graphics are gorgeous. I just have to say, Mila's voice actress wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I thought she was kind of forced to do that role, and so yeah, I think Mila's voice actress should have been better. But well, let's not take it away from the game. I think the rest of the group was really good. So were the other characters. The next one is the two character perspective. Because you start the game and then you get to choose either Jude or Mila. You have two main characters. In my case, I chose Mila simply because she has a sword. I mean, why choose to fight with your fist when you got a sword, right? Well, anyway, actually I just finished my game and I am going to play with Jude probably next week. But yeah, I think because of this, you're gonna have two different perspectives of characters. So what they think and what they want to do and what their goals are. So the replay section of this game is actually great. So once you finish the game with a character, you're gonna go play again with another character because they're gonna be different. Although the storyline is kind of the same, they're gonna think differently and they're gonna have different perspectives. So I feel that's a really good thing, and it's kind of a new thing to the Tales series. So that's a real plus. So the only bad thing that I would say is the battle system. Although it's really great, but I had a hard time kind of getting used to it, and I think it would be hard for anyone who's new to the Tales series or even new to any JRPGs. The battle system was quite hard to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it's really, really great. I got used to it after probably 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, when you get used to it, it's really great because it gives you a lot of freedom to move around and do your own things and at your own pace. So it's not so bad. And the other negative thing is, of course, like I said, Mila's voice actress. I feel she was kind of forced, and which was not great. But I guess the other characters were perfect, so it kind of evens out. And of course the graphics. The graphics wasn't that good. Maybe it's because it came out like in, I think like in 2000, early 2011 in Japan, so it's kind of like an old game, but it only came to the West in the mid of 2013, which is kind of like very very late, which is probably more than 1.5 years. So that's kind of like strange, but yeah. But although the graphics is bad, well, I wouldn't say bad, but it wasn't that good. The artwork like makes up for it because of this beautiful artwork with the manga style. Maybe because I'm like into anime, I really enjoyed the characters and the environment. But I just think the graphics could have been better. Overall, I think the game's really great. It's up to like the Tales series standard. It has like classic JRPG written all over the game. So if you're a Tales fan or a JRPG fan, you should definitely have to like play this game because this is really 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 good. Or even if you're not like JRPG, you just want to like start, you should probably start from Tales of Xillia because it's really good. Overall, I would give the game an 8.5 out of 10. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to my friend Kara. She's an amazing cosplayer and she's a very big Tales fan just like me, and she's also a very big Zelda fan. And her cosplays are really amazing. So you should totally go check her out. I'm gonna leave her Facebook page and everything in the description box below. And here's a few of her cosplay pictures. Please subscribe and rate, comment. I'm gonna be doing a lot of more reviews and unboxing because I'm kind of like free now, so I just like finished my degree and everything. So I actually pre-ordered Saints Row 4. It's coming out next week. So I'm gonna be doing an unboxing on that and a review on that. So stay tuned.